Welcome to Light Body Wisdom with internationally known light body whisperer Grace Home. She will make you laugh and yawn as you release lifetimes of trauma and begin to feel much lighter. Your divine gifts may be activated, allowing you to weave light into the fabric of the world. Are you ready to be your own light and shine? For more information about Grace, visit graceghome.com. That's graceghom.com.
So, I want to talk about the 10-week Eyesight Improvement Challenge. So it's on Saturdays at this time, and every Saturday I will do a healing that will take you to the next level and to the next session and to the next session, because as I do these healings with all of you more and more, it's showing me what else to do, because I don't really have my own agenda. Well, I do. My agenda is to create this for you. So that's my agenda, is to create a loving, supportive space for healing to just happen with total ease. And I really feel that if we work together and allow our bodies to receive, then the tissues, the eyes, everything will have the energy to keep on improving and getting better and better and better as we release all those old issues that are blocking our bodies from receiving healing. In 10 weeks, I know that a number of issues you start off with will improve. It just goes without saying that there will be massive improvements. And I'm not going to predict what's going to improve, what's not going to improve, because I don't know, let's see. So there's always this person that's asking me to heal this part of her head that somehow was misshaped, and that even her surgeon would not do surgery on it. And somehow she wants me to be able to do for her what her surgeon will not do for her. Okay, that kind of a thing, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do or that we can do, because if your surgeon and your doctor can't work on it and you expect me to just fix everything in a couple of appointments, I'm going to say that's a little unfair, and I'm sorry for the suffering. But for all the issues that you were not born with, like nearsightedness, farsightedness, astigmatism, glaucoma, cataracts, high blood pressure, digestive issues, heartburn, heart palpitations, even some hormonal imbalances, thyroid imbalances, all those respond to energy really well, and you will be able to see an improvement in them, right? So it may not be that you totally got rid of your eyeglasses and you were at a -7 diopters and now you're without glasses in 10 weeks. Well, maybe it's about improvement, right? So you can go from a -7 diopters to maybe 6.5 or just -6. Improving by a whole diopter is quite a lot in 10 weeks. And when you keep on doing it, because once you have this program, you will have the replays. You can continue to do the 10 weeks on your own again and again as much as you want. So say in 10 weeks you improve by half a diopter, do another 10 weeks yourself and improve another half diopter, and do another 10 weeks yourself and improve another diopter or more. And pretty soon, it's a lot of improvement, right? It's going to be a lot on so many levels. And I feel that so much is possible. And every time I work on a group call, some elements are repeated, right? Like working with the Akashic Records, but you never work with the Akashic Records just once and be done with all healing. You never work with family constellation once and then you're all done with healing. But we work with all that continuously to heal so many lifetimes. As you all know, it's many lifetimes of healing for some of you. And for some of you, everything in this lifetime is also more than enough to heal. And why you chose such a family with so many issues, God only knows. That's between you and God, and how much of that we can heal. Of course, we can heal some of it. Of course, we can transform some of it. But like, I'm not going to predict how that's going to happen or what in your family is going to heal. But I only know that it's possible to heal and things are going to happen for you in a way that feels unexpected and magical. So the more we co-create this morphic field together for healing our eyesight and our bodies, the more powerful this becomes. And it becomes like a blueprint for other people to heal other issues too. Yeah. And you become so much more in alignment with who you truly are, the divine blueprint of you, that your vision for what you can create in life totally changes when you know how much of your problems isn't actually yours. And you're going to be so upset to find that out. So how much of your problems are you thinking your problems is actually you? Yeah, and all the over-identification with problems, with diagnosis, with labels. Oh, let's clear all those over-identification with issues. Hmm. What if you're not a bag of bones and muscles and issues? Yeah, you're walking around like you're just a bag of bones and muscles with lots of issues. So let's clear all that. Well, not all of you, I'm just saying. So what else is holding you back that we can really clear? Yeah, if we keep an open mind about what's possible in 10 weeks and about what we can create, how much regenerative energy we can now receive more and more, and regenerate our bodies, heal our hearts, right? In our bodies, we're going to create so much change that's almost too much to put into words. I mean, yeah, that's the thing about creating a 10-week program. 10 weeks doesn't seem so long, but when you see what happens today or the clay we've done today, isn't it different from all the calls we've done? If you have been with me on other calls on eyesight, like isn't today's already very different? Like we have turned the page on a lot of stuff. Yeah, they're always different, right? Always different, always bringing in different possibilities for healing our eyesight, as well as all the problems connected to our eyesight. And for some people who have structural distortions like scoliosis or even MS, some of that can actually be healed when you release all the issues behind it. Yeah, absolutely. So there's just a number of things that can be healed. And I'm not going to define what can be healed, but you know, and you know what it feels like to really know who you are as an infinite being and being able to access all the healing from the whole universe. So who knows, this adventure of 10 weeks for healing our eyesight, who knows what is possible? And I just love, um, I love these group calls myself for whatever reason, because in these group calls, I give myself over to whatever is working through me. Yeah, that intelligence of the universe that is tapped into all your intelligence and knows like all your issues, like, dear God, I don't have to know all your issues one by one and all your family issues in detail, but this higher intelligence that works through me does. And I just become the voice for conducting all that, become the facilitator for conducting what comes through me. And that is why I feel like no matter how much I share for free or for pay, there will always be something new to share. And I never feel like by sharing some of these sessions for free and put it on the internet that I'm giving too much away, blah, blah, blah. Because every time we get together, there's more to heal. Because you're also don't complicate it. And you chose difficult families, what can I say? And you have chosen difficult issues, like, yeah. So how can I ever be given too much away or whatever? So that's why, like, for this session, I feel like rather than explain on paper what I do, what I say, I may as well just conduct a session so you kind of get what is possible in each healing session and what is possible when we come together and create this morphic field of healing energy for 10 weeks. I'm excited for all the changes that would come. So you just tune into who you are, where your body will be in 10 weeks. Tune into that, where your body will be in 10 weeks with all this healing. And if your body likes the person you become in 10 weeks, then go for the program. Yeah, go for the 10-week challenge. So feeling into where you're at in 10 weeks, and the universe will send you all the money to pay for it. So if money wasn't an issue, yeah, if you need a payment option, write to me, info@graceghom.com. Write to me and I will figure out a way to make it possible for you to do payment options. Yeah. What payment options feel comfortable for you, whether it's 2 payments or 3 payments. Let me know what payment plan feels comfortable for you, and I will go with whatever you choose so that you feel like you have control over your money, because I know that's important. And let me just copy. Where did I put this program? Hold on. Let me just get that program up. Okay, here you go. There's the program. Yeah, so each of the sessions, I think I priced it at, let's see, $197 for all 10 weeks. So if you need 2 payment plans, you can have 2 payment plans. If you need 4, you can have 4. I'll get some help to figure out how to put that on my website so that there can be payment plans. And let's see, what else? What else would make this easier for everyone to join? Because I just feel like this is such an awesome group of people, and I want to do whatever it takes to take all of us to a new place in 10 weeks so that by Christmas time, right? So this ends the week before Christmas on December 19th. It starts next week, October 17th, goes till December 19th. So, days before Christmas. And I want you to have the most fabulous Christmas where like a gift of healing. And Violet, I'm going to lower your hands and you're welcome to unmute yourself. Hello, Violet.
I know the questions that I've already took out your 10-week course, but I was wanting to know, is it going to be recorded that, I could play it back, every night or whatever through the week so that I can, do more healing?
Yeah, I will definitely have the replay like I usually do, and I will also convert that to a downloadable MP3 so that you can download it. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Yeah. And yeah, I'm glad you're in the program. Yay. Yeah, so I was gonna put different modules on what I do, and I realized that by the time I define what I do, everything has already changed. Because again, what I do is tune into what everybody needs rather than have my own agendas about what I do. Okay, so I see Charlene, I'm gonna lower your hand. Charlene, you have a question?
Yes, Grace. Do you, by any chance, have the country pricing?
I don't have a country pricing yet. Why don't you email me and I will figure it out, because I think that it's only fair for some countries that you pay 80% or 70% or something like that. Yeah, so email me, Charlene, at info@gracegharm.com, and I will figure out how to do the pricing that's fair to you. So I would say if you're outside of the US, maybe I will do like 80% or something like that. And if you're in a country where the currency is really low, maybe I can go 60 or 70%, but I have to look that out. So I have to work on it this weekend. Thanks for asking. Yeah,
that would
thanks
be
for
wonderful. Thank you.
I will do that. Thank you for asking. Yes, if you're if you can't show up in a session live, I will totally always start the session by including everyone who show up. Yeah, thank you for asking about that. Yeah. So yeah, I totally will do payment plans on almost an honor system. So if for some of you, um, yeah, downloadable MP3s. For those of you who are like on the euro, maybe 80%, or in countries where the currency is really much lower than our currency, I am gonna do, I don't know, 60 or 70% of what we pay in the US, because that's only fair, because it's not your fault that you're in a country where the currency is just god awful. And I will just trust that you choose what's right for you. Oh, thank you for mentioning about gazing. I forgot that I can do that too. Yeah, I think that in every session, the last 5 to 10 minutes, I will do the gazing so that, because you know, the first 10, 20 minutes, people are still coming in, but in the last 5 to 10 minutes, I can just focus on the gazing, and that way, everything that the session brings up and everything that you thought about that we couldn't finish in that session, the gazing would support further healing of all the things that are brought up. So I would end, yeah, thank you for the reminder. I forgot that I can do gazing now. So I would end every session, maybe the last 5 to 7 minutes of gazing, just to allow for deeper integration of the healing that I did during the call, and also everything that sometimes the energy processes bring up pretty unsettling stuff, huh? That's what healing eyesight is, brings up ugly, unsettling stuff you don't want to see, you don't ever want to see. Stuff about ourselves we don't want to see, stuff about other people, stuff about this whole world we don't want to see. So yeah, to end the session with 7, 8 minutes of gazing, that feels about right. And yeah, so if you are torn between the gazing program and this, okay, don't tell anybody that I said this. In this program, because it's an hour long, or I will respect your time. Look at that. Let's see, what did I do? I'm doing an hour and 13 minutes already. I will do my best to respect your time and end it in about an hour. And then the last 10 minutes, I would do gazing with light language, so that when you are tuning into the gazing on the MP3, you will still be able to sense and feel the gazing through light language. Does that make sense? Does that feel right to you? Yeah. And Violet, it looks like you still have your hand up. Did you still want to say something?
What is gazing?
Oh, what is gazing? Oh, yeah. So gazing is where I just be really quiet and allow my body, my eyes, and everything to just be like a tuning fork, be in alignment with the 0 point field energy, and just kind of beam that to you through my eyes and my voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so very welcome. Yeah, I forgot that I can do that. So yes, I will include gazing at the end of every session, because by the end I don't have to pay attention to who's waiting for me in the wait room, that I have to let them in, and then I don't have to pay attention to the chat box and stuff. I can just pay attention to you and set the intention that I just beam healing energy to you from the 0 point field, and also give sound to that through light language, so that when you listen to the replay on MP3, you would still get it without needing to be present and seeing with your eyes and all. Yeah, so lots of good things going on. So between now and next Saturday, you're welcome to send me questions about payments. You're welcome to send me ideas about whatever payment plans you want. I'm going to do my best to get a payment plan up. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'm going to figure out how to do a payment plan. And for those of you who need, who desperately want this, and the only payment you can do is weekly payments, I will find a way to honor that and let you do weekly payments of $20. Yeah, so if that's what's required for you to feel like it's the only way for you to be able to attend, I will work with you on that too. Yeah. So yeah, give me a couple days to figure out um, how to adjust payments for different countries and how to come up with payment plans that work for everyone, for those who need one. Okay, so those will be taken care of. Yeah, and what gazing, another thing is because the other big person healer who has created an entire life out of gazing, Brasso. Brasso has many people working for him, right? So he can just stand there and gaze in the camera and you gaze back in him. But I find that when you overly focus your eyes, because I work with eyesight, when you overly focus your eyes, it's not a good thing. You have to allow your eyes movement so that you are always connected to all parts of your brain. Locking up your vision is not a good thing in any way. So you have to allow your eyes to move. I have to allow my eyes to move for just natural flow. It's just natural. So gazing doesn't mean that you have to look at my eyes and stare at my eyes the whole time. Dear God, no, don't do that. That would spook me out. I do love gazing with Brasso because he's a really handsome and beautiful man, so I don't mind like gazing at him like all day. But don't do that to me. Yeah. Yeah. You don't need to do that to me. You can do that with a handsome, beautiful man like Brasso. But for me, I beam my energy out differently so you can receive it. I feel it's a whole body, whole energy, whole being thing. So you just have to be allowing and have the intention of receiving, and you will receive. So it's not a staring contest, you know. Sorry, I'm not like a handsome, beautiful man like Brasso that you want to sit around all day and gaze at. Like, yeah, that would heal me. That's what I thought the first time I went to a Brasso event. I thought, oh, you just gaze at a handsome man and you get healed. I understand that. I'll go do it. Yeah, so um, I don't know how he does his gazing because he won't share with anybody, which annoys the heck out of me that he won't teach it. So I decided, fuck it, I can't stand it when someone won't teach me something. I'm gonna fucking hack it because it's just who I am. And it makes me happy to be able to hack it. So yeah, join the fun. Let's hack every system that allows you to heal. Yeah. And we got 10 weeks to play with that together. So who knows what the heck we can still hack into to heal our eyesight, right? So there's a lot of promising research that we can hack into actually. And like in China, they're doing a lot of research on ATP and healing eyesight. So definitely one of the sessions I will be hacking into that research. And I love that there's people working on how to create superhuman vision. And these are the people who are working with Olympians, right? So that they have greater vision in order to be able to do downhill ski better and do all kinds of sports better. So there's people who are working on literally creating superhuman vision. So we're going to hack into that research as well to see how we can use that to heal our eyesight. Oh my God, this is being recorded while I'm talking about all this. Oh dear God, hi. It's the one time where I like, this better not go viral because I'm talking about things that I probably shouldn't do. But that's how I am though. It's what I love to do. And it's like, why not? Why should all that research just serve Olympians? We are all Olympians in some way. So that's that. And I mean, I'm sorry, that's that. We need to be able to hack into that research, because why should science just serve the elite, right? That's not okay. I'm hacking into it because it shouldn't just serve the elite. I don't like that at all. So, and then there's also research going on stem cells and how stem cells can heal not only physical problems in our body, but also our eyesight, which makes perfect sense. So the research on stem cell, the research on what's called bionic vision, and the research on ATP for eyes that's done in China, all that we're going to hack into. Don't let this go viral because I don't want everyone to hear what I do. But yeah, so lots of new things to explore and to do with healing vision. And yeah, so I'm sorry that I'm telling you about all the illegal things I do, but you know, why couldn't everyday people access all that? It should definitely be okay. Otherwise, why would I be able to hack into them? That's how I think about it. Yeah, those secrets, healing secrets, should not be kept for just those who can afford it or for the elite. It should be for everybody. Seriously, it should be for everybody. And besides that, all those healing secrets are from nature anyway, right? Like the stem cells, regeneration comes from the study of different animals, different fishes that have the capacity to regenerate, like the starfish and the zebrafish. I mean, nobody owns them. Nobody should own them. So yeah, and who knows what new research is going to show up in the next 10 weeks that we can hack into to create lots of healing for ourselves. You know, all kinds of things are possible. And that's why it's hard to like write out the module for each of the 10 weeks, because we have to make room for what else is possible, what else we haven't explored that we can bring into the session, so that every session is new and healing and refreshing and hacking something. Yeah, I'm only energetically hacking into all that research, some of which are published, some of which are not published. But you know, if you can energetically hack into them, why not? I mean, distant healing, they used to call it remote viewing. And I don't know why it is that remote viewing is taught to like secret agents and blah, blah, blah. And I used to be like a secret agent. I thought, what if I learned to spy on the Russians and become a secret agent? I used to think that that would be a fantastic, fun life to live. And I thought, wait a second, I can still do all this just differently. right? Because you know the Monroe Institute teaches remote viewing, and they teach it to mostly spies or CIA. It's like, why do they get to be the ones doing it? Why not us? So, yeah, okay. Don't let this go around too much. So I wonder, what other questions do you have? Actually, I'm going to stop the recording because some of those things should not be recorded. Thank you for shining your light and weaving grace into the fabric of the world. For more on my work, please visit gracegharm.com or lightbodywisdom.com. Thank you and namaste.